Hello, my name is Vincent Punt, Vice President of Laws Online. And today we're going to take a look at downloading a sample and a simple bill of sale that you can get from your local library. Go to your library and you ask for the law check legal form for a bill of sale. You can download it and you can edit it and follow along with this video. So go ahead to your local library and take this chance to download the bill of sale document that we're actually going to use in this video. It's relatively simple and quick and easy. Now, this isn't a substitute for legal advice. We will always recommend that you get local. Find an attorney who's local and close to you to actually help and complete this bill of sale. But what we want to do is educate you of what goes into a bill of sale so that it can make your vehicle transfer more fluid. If you'll take a look and open it up, it says this agreement between blank. Well, let's go ahead and fill out you're the seller. So in this case, I'm putting in Mr. Blank of, and I'm putting in the address of Mr. Blank where they live. You, the seller, would put your address. Second, we're going to put in the buyer. That completes the first section, who the parties are. Now we're going to take a look at the motor vehicle information. This is somewhat specific so we can describe the property. This motor vehicle, we're going to use for a sample, a 2017 Chevy, which is the make, the actual manufacturer, the model, an Equinox, and then the VIN number. And it'll be what you find on your actual vehicle that you're selling. The color is silver. The trim level is the package. Now the style. In our case, it's an SUV. It doesn't have any striping or any marks on the actual vehicle that would identify it as unique. Any add-ons like a sunroof or a trailer hitch. Finally, some notes on the vehicle. You've now completed the second part of this bill of sale. So now we have some other items in this bill of sale that you can use. The property, for instance, in number 1 is sold as is. This is important for pretty much any used vehicle. If you're a private seller, you're selling the car as is. Then that comes into part 2, seller warrants. This is a warrant that you have the title to the vehicle, that you are the owner of the vehicle. Next, you're going to take a look at the purchase price. We're actually going to allow this buyer, they want to buy it in 2 payments. First payment's going to be cash or money order, and the second one's probably going to be a check. Next, we're going to talk about the default. If the buyer does not complete the second payment on this motor vehicle, then there would be a default, and the full payment would be due at once. The interest rate, if they are late in paying, or if we are working out several months for this payment, it's going to be 5% per annum. Bill of sales, it's recommended it's cash up front for the full purchase. This one is a sample of doing it in installments. Delivery of the property. This is important. The address that we filled in at the very top of this bill of sale is where the delivery will take place of this property. And we're going to put a date in here. There's an area called acknowledgement. Both the buyer and the seller need to initial this page. Now let's go to page 2 of this bill of sale. Now it is federal law, and in most states it's required. You have an odometer disclosure statement. This is important. Only the seller needs to sign on this part of it. Only the seller needs to make this affirmation. And we're going to go ahead and put in a quick VIN number, and we're going to put an odometer reading. Use the odometer reading that you have on the vehicle at the time of this transaction. You, the seller, are responsible for having accurate odometer readings and to make sure that the odometer was not adjusted. You must sign on that and affirm that it had not been altered. The buyer will be the witness. Finally, this bill of sale. The buyer and seller will follow any state or local requirements in the state of, and place your state there, for the transfer and the title of this vehicle. With the guidance of the state laws, the seller will cancel any insurance, license tags, plates, or other registration when this transfer takes place. And the final thing that we're going to do on this bill of sale is add the effective date. Now, the seller will sign, and the buyer, they sign it, and this is the signature area, and then they can put their phone number. Some states and jurisdictions may require a notary, not all. You've completed your bill of sale.